Following contest is an Iron Man match and is for the NXT Championship.
Ricochet knows he'll have to do more to put him down, and that might do the trick. What a super kick. I want to take your eyes, you might want to keep your eyes on Ricochet. Tope barrel roll with a twist to it. Moonsault from the second rope. Ricochet looking to go 3-1 on the scoreboard. 2 and 3, no. Adam Cole, Yoshi, knee to the back of the skull. Cole looking to break the tie here and go 3-2. No! Don't take your eyes off Ricochet. Oh, what an uppercut. 40 seconds. Ricochet throwing caution to the wind as he is in desperate need of his last ball. Ricochet goes down. He's out. 2. Ricochet with the fall.
Here is your winner and still the NXT champion, Ricochet.
The blood, the sweat, the passion. Both of these men laid it all out there, and Ricochet is still the NXT champion. What the hell? Killer Kross is here. Kross again attacking Ricochet after he went through a war. Oh God. Oh, those exposed elbows on the open wound of the champion. What the hell? Tried to talk down Kross, but that didn't do anything, and he takes out the champion who was trying to get to his feet. We need some help out here. Get officials, get security. Oh my God. Oh, again. This crowd is stunned at what they're seeing. Oh, jeez. What the hell is he talking about?
The time is winding down in this universe for the black and gold brand. We will go all out with a bang. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. And speaking of bangs, for the first time ever in NXT, the dangerous competitor Killer Kross will make his official NXT in-ring debut in the main event of this broadcast. Who is his first victim? I have no idea, but I will tell you that the NXT champion Ricochet will be watching closely because we have footage of him being sent home earlier today. But also, we should receive a medical update on the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, after he was the victim of a brutal assault following his Iron Man match loss, with the culprit being Sami Callihan, who shockingly returned to NXT. And it looks like we're about to kick things off by naming a #1 contender for Toni Storm's NXT Women's Championship. Entering first is the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair. Bianca held her own in the NXT Women's Championship tournament a number of weeks ago, ironically coming up short against the eventual winner, Toni Storm. And tonight, after getting payback on Shayna Baszler 2 weeks ago by laying her out with the KOD right on that stage, and that blow set the stage for tonight, Bianca Belair has one more opportunity to make the best of her time here in NXT while the time remains. But in order for that to happen, she has to go toe-to-toe with the literal queen of tap, nap, and snap. Belair anxiously awaiting the arrival of Shayna Baszler as she continues to flaunt her her enthusiasm of the fact that she is one of the very best NXT has to offer. But the mood has officially changed, and that is because of this one, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. 15-11. 15-11 in mixed martial arts. Majority of those victories are via submission, meaning Bianca has to try and avoid any and all of Shayna's attempts at locking in a submission. This is the same woman who shattered Tony's leg at TakeOver Homecoming. But another question that has been on everyone's minds: what is the relationship between Baszler and that woman in her far back, Sonya Deville? Is this like a mentor-mentee situation? I hope we find out soon in regards to that relationship, because we saw her get lured out, well, basically lead an attack, that being Shayna, on Toni Storm, and that was capped off by the shocking debut of Sonya Deville. 15 minutes on the clock. The winner goes on to face Toni Storm for the women's title at TakeOver Homecoming. Excuse me, TakeOver Turmoil. Use the hashtag #1 Contenders match to discuss this. Here we go. Bianca showing her arrogance, and that might come back to Hunter with those repeated knees by Shayna. And that one right there might have just knocked her clean out. Shayna Baszler showing off that she has Bianca right where she wants her, because she is not a mere professional wrestler. She is a lethal striker. She is a lethal competitor inside those ropes. And now she will take advantage of any opportunity that she can as she traps the arm and repeatedly strikes and chops Bianca's. And now she scoops her up and plants her into the mat. Bianca knows she's in a fight for her life right now, especially against the submission magician, and that's what I've been talking about. Baszler with the arm bar. Will Bianca have no choice but to tap? No, will she tap to this arm bar as she's wrenching back on the right arm? No, Belair fights out her way out of it. Oh, what a kick to the face. Somewhere, Tony has to be watching. We haven't seen her much since that woman watching on. Sonya Deville took her out with that ankle lock to the injured leg. Oh, Bianca sending Baszler to the outside. And Bianca looking to follow suit, but blocking her path is the X Factor Deville. The former Tough Enough standout looking ready to pounce at the EST, who decides Deville is not worth it. The official holding her back, and Shayna takes advantage with that knee strike. What a way to kick off the entire show as we are counting down to the end of NXT, that being at TakeOver Turmoil. And speaking of turmoil between these two, Baszler sends her back in the hard way with that vertical suplex from the apron. Shayna, with the forearm, has Bianca rocked in the corner and repeated kicks to the midsection. Bianca knows she's in a fight. Has her, and plants her on the back of the head. Shayna looking to head over to take over and fight for it. Oh, wait, she changes her mind. Baszler has her up, walking around her like she owns this. Samoan drop. Baszler to advance to take over at this stage because Bianca is out cold. 2 and 3. Oh, wait. Again, Shayna changing her mind about the way she wants to win. Playing mind games with Belair. And most definitely Toni Storm as she wrenches back on that arm. Looks like she wants to pull it out of the socket. And again, she's pulling back on that arm. Wrenching back. And the third time's the charm. Is like she wants to purposely injure the EST. Oh, and a kick to the knee. And Belair utilizing her power at this stage to fight back against the lethal Baszler. forearm and a stiff shot and a kick to the midsection. Bianca unleashing the passion that she has inside for a shot at that women's championship. Ducks out of the way. And there's another tackle. Bianca knows she has the former UFC standout right where she wants her. And now Bianca, oh wait, Baszler slips out and clips the knee. Baszler clipped the knee, and now Bianca, oh wait, Baszler with the Kimura. Baszler with the Kimura proving why she's the submission magician. Will Belair tap? Are we looking at the #1 contender in Baszler? No, Belair rolls through. And Belair with the vertical, no, Shayna slips out into the neck breaker. And now Shayna Baszler. Sending Bianca to the corner. Knows what she has to do. Sending Bianca to the top, but Bianca fights out of it with a kick. Into the back breaker, the knee to the lower spine. And now she scoops her up into the power slam. What impact. Belair heading to take over against Toni Storm. 3-0, not on Baszler's watch. Less than 10 minutes remain. Come on, Bianca. Don't get distracted by DeVille. She's just a bystander. Oh, what a journey by Baszler. Folding Belair in half. Oh, what a shot. And a second German suplex. Looking to further punish the EST of NXT. The trifecta. Shayna Baszler has her adversary right where she wants her. Belair is in serious trouble. Oh, and a shot. And that's what I'm talking about. Looking to choke the life out of Belair. The cure through the clutch. The cure through the clutch is locked in. Bianca is slowly fading. She's slowly fading to the pressure that arm is pulling. Is like sucking the life out of Belair. Oh! She's not fading, I guess, and she rolls through. Baszler's shoulders are down. 2 and 3. No, she kicks out. Bianca with the advantage. And the backbreaker again. But oh, come on. Sonya Deville again providing the distraction. Oh, Baszler trips. Count out of it. But chops the knee that time. Whatever this relationship between the two is becoming dangerous, in my opinion. Oh, and it's sending her crashing to the floor. Bianca knows she's in the position. Oh, come on, ref. Get Sonya away from her. Bianca knows she's in a position. But Bianca, you might not want to focus. Don't focus on her because you have less than 10 minutes to go. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Don't miss out on an opportunity to face Toni Storm for the NXT Women's Championship. Oh, wait. Speaking of Toni Storm, the NXT Women's Champion is here. And Storm taking it to the woman who injured her leg a few weeks back. Wait, is this match over? Does that mean Shayna's #1 contender, Bianca, taking it to Sonya on the outside? All hell has broken loose. Oh, what a roll through and takes her down. Toni Storm is here and taking the fight to the woman who crushed her leg at TakeOver. Oh, off the ring post. Bianca has gotten one over on Deville, and Toni Storm caught Shayna Baszler by surprise. And this match has been thrown out, awarding Baszler the victory via disqualification. Oh, and a shot, sending Baszler crashing to the floor. Bianca now knows what happened, and she is not a happy camper because she has just been disqualified because of overzealous Toni Storm wanted to get her payback. Oh, Bianca retaliating against Storm, has the champion up. KOD to the NXT Women's Champion. Bianca feels like she was robbed out of a shot at the women's title, and in many people's eyes, her pink it's justified. Hopefully we'll make some sense of this. But right now, we will take you back to earlier today where a vengeful NXT champion Ricochet was confronted by General Manager Paul Heyman, and Toni Storm is pissed. Both women are pissed.
Welcome to NXT TakeOver. This is NXT.
TakeOver Turmoil 2 will be our swan song for NXT, and it might be a swan song for TM61 as they await their fate. Darkness has ascended Full Sail University. Connor, Victor, the Ascension. They made their return to NXT to rebuild their careers after not being able to spread their message on Monday or Tuesday nights. And with the fate of the black and gold brand known, you have to guarantee that both men will leave a lasting mark one last time on this show. But you kind of have to dread the fact that TM61 not only had to overcome the Usos, or attempt to overcome the Usos on SmackDown Live, or I should say Raw. They basically had a bad week. They had to deal with sanity. They had to deal with a lot of adversity. Shane Thorne even attempted to become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title on SmackDown. But now they have another daunting task. 15-minute time limit for this one. You might want to say a prayer for TM61, because here we go. Oh! Shane Thorne tried to get in the head of Victor, but Victor was not playing any games right now because he is a pissed off individual. Oh, what a spinning kick. The black and silver face paint signifies darkness in the form of the Ascension. And now the Ascension sending a message to the entire NXT Tag Team division that they are here to become champions for one last time in a kick to the chest. Looking to knock the air out of Nick Miller. And he scoops him over into the back body drop. Victor sending Thorne into the corner. Oh, went for an uppercut, but Nick Miller quickly got out of there and tagged in his tag team partner, Shane Thorne. Oh, and the forearm. Victor is smiling. It's like he is encouraging him to strike him. And another uppercut, and he's barely phased. Kick to the midsection. It's like he was just playing around with him. Shot to the ribs. And now another kick, spinning back kick. Kick to the midsection. Tiger Bomb. Shane Thorne is gasping for air I just received word in my headset that after this match, we will receive an update on the status of Adam Cole after the attack at the hands of Sami Callihan. As Victor continues the attack on Shane Thorne. Oh, and a kick to the midsection corner is now the legal man, and it's really systematic at this point. They're dismantling both members of Team 6-1. Now Connor tossing him halfway to the ground. Thorne is in a bad position. Fall of man. Oh, what a shot to Shane Thorne. The Ascension claims another casualty here in NXT. Let's take a look at the closing moments of this match. That fall of man right there, folding Shane Thorne in half. Connor and Victor have rejuvenated their careers. I have a feeling whichever brand they end up on following TakeOver Turmoil 2, they will be champions and they will run the division with a deadly iron fist. Coming up next, we will hear on the status of Adam Cole after that brutal assault at the hands of Sami Callihan just last week on the exclusive. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell? Kyle O'Reilly is here on the assault, and oh no. The guillotine is locked in on the outside, but why? Why is Kyle O'Reilly attacking? Shane Thorne still out of it after that fall of man, and Bobby Fish is here as well. And he is not looking to show any remorse for Shane Thorne, who was just taken out by the Ascension. Oh, what a neck breaker from the second rope. O'Reilly is literally choking the life out of Nick Miller on the outside. And Bobby Fish is not doing Shane Thorne any favors on the inside, because he is one pissed off individual, and the Fish Hook Deluxe, the knee bar, the tag team champions are one pissed off duo, and I can take a guess as to why. Come on, Kyle, you've done enough. Come on. He's out. Come on. It's like they don't really give a crap. They sending a message. And oh, look, Bobby Fish is targeting that previously injured knee of Shane Thorne. And O'Reilly finally lets go of Nick Miller with the guillotine. Bobby Fish is pissed off. So is Kyle O'Reilly probably after what happened to Adam Cole. We have yet to hear from Mike Kanellis. And now Bobby Fish calling out the NXT general manager. What? Adam Cole versus Sami Callihan in an Extreme Rules match? Yeah, what does he mean if? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tag team turmoil for the NXT tag team titles, but also the War Raiders get a shot at the tag team titles too. Bobby Fish is pissed off, and now it looks like he's about to get in the face of the general manager. He might not want to do that. There could be some serious consequences right there. And Paul Heyman taking his leave But let me get this straight. They will defend their titles in a tag team turmoil if they get past the War Raiders tomorrow night. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, speaking of the War Raiders, Raymond Rose back in the NXT with a gut wrench into the German. Raymond Rose is here on NXT. Oh, and it looks like Bobby Fish is not safe either. On the stage, Hanson. Oh, blasts Bobby Fish on the stage. Hanson and Rose sending a brutal message just 24 hours before their championship match at Saturday night's main event. Bro, not done. Oh, peak shots. Oh, what a knee. The same man who took World Heavyweight Champion Big E Langston to the absolute limit on Raw, alongside with his longtime friend and partner Hanson, just let the tag team champions land. The hell is going on? For one last time on NXT, the War Raiders are standing tall. Will this be the scene in Miami when we reach Saturday night's main event, where the War Raiders will challenge the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the NXT Tag Team Champions? I said this on Raw and I'm ready to say it again. It's time for war. A lot to process, but here's what has just been confirmed for NXT TakeOver Turmoil 2. Adam Cole was brutally assaulted by Sami Callihan at the conclusion of the show last week. And now he has the chance at revenge when he goes one-on-one with the Draw. And it will be Extreme Rules. And you just heard that right. Whomever is the tag team champions at the conclusion of Saturday night's main event, they will defend their titles in a tag team turmoil, a gauntlet-type match against 5 teams. Will it be the War Raiders or O'Reilly and Fish running the turmoil? We'll find out soon enough, but that's not all, because straight from the desk of Paul Heyman, after what happened earlier between Baszler, Storm, and Belair, it will now be a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. At the request of the champion, the odds will be stacked against her. Can she survive? But next week, on the final edition of NXT TV, another triple threat match will take place as the Velveteen Dream, Drew Gulak, and Ethan Carter III battle for a chance to face Mike Kanellis for the NXT Championship, NXT North American Championship at TakeOver Turmoil. That's next week, but right now it is time for our main event of this broadcast, and Fandango has the unfortunate task of basically being the sacrificial lamb for the debuting Killer Kross. He made his shocking debut at the conclusion of the NXT Championship match at TakeOver Homecoming when he brutally assaulted Ricochet, and ever since, he has been sending cryptic messages to the NXT locker room and the NXT champion, including a brutal assault at the conclusion of the out of this world Iron Man match last week between Ricochet and Adam Cole. And he even thanked Ricochet for the quote-unquote recommendation. And now I guess he was referring to the fact that he has been signed to NXT as an active competitor at the request of Ricochet, because he wanted Killer Kross on the roster so he can get his payback. But I don't think Ricochet realized the type of man that he unleashed. He wears the shirt Anti-Mission. He is not your typical professional wrestler. He is a man on a mission and a hunger for destruction. And the stage has now been set for our main event of this broadcast. Fandango, I know you're just now returning, but your return might be short-lived, because Killer Kross, this man has a shirt that says every superhero needs an even stronger villain. How can you combat that? How can you even prepare for that? But the stage has been set. 20 minutes will be placed on the clock. Can Fandango even survive that long? Here we go. As you look at the ice cold deadly eyes of Killer Kross. Fandango is playing games. Does he even stand a chance? He put his finger in his face. That might not be smart. Back elbow kick. He missed that one, but he didn't miss that one. Fandango might have just pissed off Killer Kross, and that might not be smart strategy as he takes him down. Oh, those shots. Fandango trying to cover up, but that might not be all that he can do. Oh my God. Oh, exposed elbow to the forehead. Sending him into the corner. I don't think Fandango realized what he signed up for. Repeated shots to the midsection. Killer Kross has Fandango, the dancing superstar, rocked. Killer Kross, a former mainstay on the AAA scene, now making his mark in NXT. Kross carrying around like a trophy into the cutter. You've got to believe Ricochet is watching and looking to get his hands on Killer Kross after being sent home by Paul Heyman. In a belly-to-belly suplex. As I'm saying, Kross, he's a dangerous man. He is highly destructive in another belly-to-belly. It's like he's tossing Fandango around like a toy. I believe Killer Kross probably could have put this one away a long time ago, but he's playing around with the exploded suplex. Oh no, not again. Oh God. Those exposed elbows to the forehead. He's trying his best to block. And Killer Kross isn't letting him have it, and a knee drop does him no favors as well. Oh, the taped up fist. What does he even have on his hand? Oh, Fandango trying to fight back. He sweeps the leg. He's trying to fight back against the anti-machine. And Kross is just brushing him off. Oh, what a jab. Is he laughing? Oh, and another jab. That one connected. He got Kross rocked, but Kross just brushed him off again in the back, spinning kick to the back of the skull. Killer Kross has that death stare, as if he wants to destroy any and everyone in his path. And Kross is unfortunately using Fandango to send a message. Oh, what a back kick. Killer Kross has this crowd stunned in silence. Oh, and it drops him on the back of his head with that wrist locked belly to back suplex. Oh, again. This crowd is dead silent. Oh. Can't believe what I'm watching. Oh, Fandango's busted open. Kross could have put this one to bed a while ago. He's just playing around with Fandango at this point as he drops the head to that knee. Oh, and now he's targeting that open wound. Oh, again. Oh, no, not again. Oh, Fandango trying to block, but oh, Killer Kross not having any of it. Fandango is hurt, and Kross is obviously toying around with him, telling him to hit him. He's telling him to throw a shot and block him. Disgusting. Oh, and a super kick. Killer Kross could have put this one to bank 5 minutes ago, but he's just playing around, sending a brutal message. Come on, Fisher, going to get in there and try to separate this. Fandango he's pouring down blood. Oh, and a hip attack by Kross. Oh, come on. No, not again. Come on, Kross. You've sent your message. Oh my God. The official now pulling Kross back. He might have to stop this one because Fandango is clearly not all there. Oh, and Kross doesn't give a damn with that shot to the ribs. I understand sending a message to everyone in that locker room, but this is too much. Wrist lock, belly to back suplex. Fandango landed on the back of his neck. Oh, Kross is it done. He's stalking him like a shark that spills blood. And now the Coquita clutch is locked in. Fandango might have no choice that he doesn't but to tap out. Come on, Kross, let him go. This unfortunately take you back, I believe, to what opened him up, and yeah, those repeated, those bare elbows to the skull, and yeah, that one might have just busted him open, sending him a brutal message, and it was nothing but playtime for the former heavyweight champion, who has been brutal since his arrival to NXT. And a message to Ricochet, like it or not, Killer Kross dominated on his first official night, a part of the NXT brand. Fandango needs help. Come on, Kross, you've done enough. You've done enough. Oh, will somebody stop this madman? Oh, spine first into the barricade. The official is intimidated, and I don't blame him. Kross sending him back inside. Can we get someone out here to stop this madman? We get it, you send the message up. Oh, again, those brutal shots. Those brutal elbows to the open wound of Fandango. He might have a concussion. I'm not a doctor, but he's hurt. And Kross again, dropping Fandango on the back of his neck. The crowd is stunned. Oh, wait a minute. Ricochet is here. I thought he was out of the building. Oh, what a chair shot to the skull. I thought Paul Heyman sent him home. But the NXT champion is here and unleashing weeks of frustrations on the man who left him laying not once, but twice. Oh, and again to the spine. Oh, he rolls out of the way of that one, but he did not roll out of the way of that. Another chair shot to the skull. Ricochet looking to get the ultimate payback on the man who injured him, getting the payback on Killer Kross. What the hell? What? Ricochet laying down the challenge. Will Paul Heyman sign it? Ricochet wants Killer Kross. First blood at TakeOver Turmoil. Take my money if that happens.